Okay, Spambox said, can you do an OnlyFans? Alright boys, welcome to the Q&A. Thank you for all the questions. I just got a gameplay video in the background from a tournament back in, I think, 2019. So, this is a tournament match between me and Video Games Yo. If you know him, you probably do. So yeah, I'm going to leave that on in the background, and let's get into these questions. First question from Visuals. Question for the Q&A. What is your favorite Mortal Kombat game? And when did you start playing Mortal Kombat? My favorite Mortal Kombat game is probably MK11, to be honest. MKX is right there though, so it's got to be either MKX or 11, but I think 11 honestly is my favorite, just because of like what it's done for me and like everything that's happened because of MK11. So probably MK11. I've always been playing all the games since like I was young, but I started playing competitively late 2015, early 2016, so I've been playing competitively for about 5 years now, so got a few years on me, boys. Got a few years in me. Pampers Panda said, if you could delete one character from the game, who would it be and why would it be Cetrion? Well, there you go. You answered it for me. Philkins Collins said, are you a pro player and who are your favorite characters? So, I don't really know if I would consider myself a pro at this point, just because there's not as many tournaments and I haven't really won a pro competition like in America, so I'm not exactly sure on that. I've definitely beaten some pros and like I'd say I'm pretty solid, but I don't know if I would call myself a pro. That's really up for you guys to decide. My favorite character is probably Frost. As you can see, I'm playing her in this video. And I'm a pretty big fan of Shang Tsung as well. Alright, next question. Always Defiant said, what do you do besides Twitch, YouTube, and Mortal Kombat? Like work, hobbies, other games, etc. So in terms of other games, I dabble with Street Fighter quite a bit. I don't really play anything else other than Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, to be honest, at the moment. So yeah, when I'm not streaming or making YouTube videos, I'm either at the gym, spending time with my girlfriend, or at work. So yeah, streaming and YouTube isn't my full-time thing yet, so we'll see if we can get there. But at the moment, yeah, I still work 6 days a week. When I'm not streaming and doing YouTube, I'm probably there or with my girlfriend, so something like that. Alright, Dark Shad asked, how are you today? Well, thanks for asking. I'm pretty good. I'm doing very well right now, actually. Alright, Francisco said, question for the Q&A. What do you think the best fight scene in the new MK movie was? I honestly think the start fight scene with Hanzo going crazy was probably one of the better ones. I really just liked the style that he was fighting with. That was really cool. The end fight scene, I don't want to spoil, but it was a pretty good one as well. I don't really think, other than that, I think those were probably my favorite too. But the first one that's in the first 7 minutes was really good, so probably that one if I had to pick. Alright, Awesome Monkey said, do you play other fighting games besides MK? If not, what other fighting games would you like to play or plan to get into? Love the videos, man. Keep grinding. No time you'll be a big channel. First off, thanks for believing in the channel. I think we're going to do pretty well this year. Hoping to get 10k subs on this channel, so if you haven't, come on, subscribe to the channel. Let's get the 10k, boys. In terms of other fighting games, I play a fair bit of Street Fighter, so probably still playing that quite a bit this year. And I'll probably try Strive as well a bit more. I tried it a little bit in the beta, and I thought it was fun, so when Strive releases, I'll probably try that a little bit more, but for the most part, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Cody Grice said, question for the Q&A, what part of Australia are you from, bro? It would be mad to get a game in and play with a pro. Well, I am from Sydney, Australia. We can definitely get some games in, man. Just hit me up on Discord or Twitter. We can definitely get some games in, dude. Okay, Spambox said, can you do an OnlyFans? Your top 5 favorite Mortal Kombat characters and top 5 characters you hate the most. So I'll just pick my 2 favorite Mortal Kombat characters are probably Frost and Shang Tsung right now. And I'll just pick 2 characters I hate the most. Probably Cetrion, just because how she's in the game. And I really hate Boracho as well. I think he's a super lame design. And yeah, I never liked his aesthetic or anything about him. So Boracho, I definitely don't like. And I'm not the biggest fan of Cetrion either. My boy Trunks on Twitter said, what inspired you to strive for esports? Also, why isn't Takeda here? Firstly, bring back Takeda, please. He was so cool. And what inspired me to strive for esports? I think, honestly, I've always had a competitive drive. I just never really found something that I was going to be super competitive in. And then once I started fighting games, I kind of saw I had a bit of potential, and I guess it just started from there. Pretty early on, I was seeing a little bit of success. So I think just the success alone probably pushed me to do it even more. And I just always wanted to like be the best in everything I do for the most part. So probably just something like that. Definitely just the competition side of things, but now it's more so the community I've built and like the content. I'm really liking that a lot more, but still got that competitive drive in me, so hopefully we can do well the rest of the year. Okay, Tomo Stack said, how long do you see yourself playing for? Honestly, I don't really know that answer to that question. I don't see myself like stopping anytime soon, especially with like how the content's going. I could see myself like doing content forever, but in terms of like competing, I don't see a reason for me to stop really. Like, I still really love competing. It's always really fun, especially offline. Online, it's a little bit worse, but like I still really enjoy it offline. So yeah, I don't really see myself stopping at least for another 5+ years. I feel like so. Probably by then I'll still want to keep playing, but we'll see where the games are at, where my life's at. You know, it's really a long time away, so who knows, man. But hopefully I keep playing for a long time. Would you rather go to the future, stay in the present, or go to the past? I think I would rather stay in the present. I don't know. It's just a weird moment. I'm pretty happy with how things are right now as well, so don't see myself going to the future because I just want to, I just want to live the journey. And going to the past, I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, I don't know. If I had to choose one, I would just stay in the present. Alright, Slayer asks, who's your favorite / main character in MK11? I would say it's probably Cassie right now. She's one of my favorites, and I've done pretty well with her in the most recent tournaments, so probably Cassie, but my favorite to play is probably Frost. So Frost and Cassie are like two of my favorites to play in the game. Alright, so my boy Noor asked, how does it feel that everyone is doing clips now thanks to you? Well, I don't think I necessarily started it, but I mean, I definitely had success probably pretty early compared to everyone else. Honestly, it's a good idea. If you're a streamer or content creator, putting clips right now on YouTube is a pretty good idea. YouTube is really pushing them, and you can see a lot of growth on your channel from them, so smart move from everyone to post clips, man. I don't see a reason not to. I'm just glad to see the game growing more, the community growing more. I think we're in a pretty good spot right now, so hopefully everyone keeps it up. Alright, so my man Thunder Ghost said, I don't want to be a 9-year-old, bruh. But will you do a play with subscribers video? So because I'm in Australia, it can be kind of hard with connection to play with subscribers. However, if you come into my stream, I usually play with people that are in my stream as well. So definitely just come through to my stream sometime and we can try and get some games in. Yeah, I definitely try and play with everyone I can. It just really depends on the connection and if it works because of distance. So definitely just pop into my stream and ask me sometime and we'll see if we can make it work. Alright, so my man Iron Armor asked, any advice on how to notice and adjust your playstyle from becoming too repetitive or even flowchart-like? So this can happen pretty easily, like, especially like you said, if you play a character for a while. So what I would suggest is maybe try another character just to get a bit of your brain, using your brain a bit more again instead of like having the autopilot flowchart stuff. So maybe trying a different character, maybe just take a break. You could also just watch your matches and think about new things you could try. Try something new every set, something like that. There's a lot of ways to do it, so definitely just experiment with the things I just said and you'll probably find some new stuff that you can use that'll make it a bit more less predictable against your opponents. So the homie Harris said, best way to find and get sets with people who can make me better at MK11. Really, if you want to find people that can get you better at MK11, like the ranked mode on MK11 is pretty decent, so you can find people similar to your level pretty easily. But if you want to find people that are good for sets, I would suggest like making a Twitter or joining a Discord. Like you can join mine, for example. There's a lot of people in there that you can possibly play with. Yeah, trying to find people around your level would be good. Maybe a little bit above your level, just to mix it up. Trying to experiment, find some new players to play against, new play styles, different characters, things like that. Definitely just try and get to the community as much as possible, man. Mindmancer said, how do you grow so fast on YouTube? I met you randomly and liked your stuff and saw you boom into success like that. I've been posting videos on this channel for about 5 years now almost, so I have a lot of content on this channel and I didn't really see the success much for at least 3 years. Same with streaming, like early on my streaming days, I didn't see many viewers as much as well as on my YouTube. Recently, my clips channel blew up, so that alongside this channel consistently getting uploaded and my streams being consistent, that's really what's changed it for me. Consistency and a little bit of luck as well, but I believe my content's pretty good. I'm pretty consistent, and yeah, YouTube pushed it a lot as well. So just stay consistent, and like eventually it's gonna happen. So just believe in your content, try and be a bit unique as much as you can. And yeah, just really enjoy the content you're making. Try and not to worry about the numbers too much because otherwise you get discouraged and it's very easy to want to like give up and stop. So yeah, just keep with it, stick with it, and eventually you'll get there, my man. Alright boys, that's going to wrap up the Q&A. Thanks for all the questions. I know a lot of you guys are new to the channel, so thank you first off for watching my videos and subscribing. I know there's like so many new guys, so welcome everyone. I'm going to be uploading consistently at least 2 to 3 videos a week on the channel. Guaranteed 2 videos a week, and obviously my clips channel I upload at least once a day. So alongside that and my stream, there's a lot of content that you can check out if you want to stay involved. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop it in the comments. I usually reply to most comments, so you can definitely drop a comment below. The goal for this channel is to get 10k this year, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you sub to the channel. Also, if you want to follow my live stream, I'm going to put a link in the description. It's also on the screen right now, so I stream 4 times a week, so you can come through. The schedule's on the stream as well. Thank you guys again for all the love lately. Let's keep growing the channel, growing the community. If you're watching and you made it to the end of the video, drop a sheesh in the comments below so I know you made it to the end. Appreciate you watching the video. Catch you guys in the next one. I got a banger video coming next, so I'll see you guys then. Peace, guys.